Of course we can't leave without doing one more thing. It's a hella sign, hella Bay Area. I'm gonna try another border right now, and I hope I get in, but we'll see. Beautiful Earthlings, it's October 3rd, 2024, and I am in the village of Star-Joron, which is at the border of North Macedonia and Greece. I'll be crossing the border into Greece today, and here is the view of the lake in the morning. So peaceful. Here's Freya. And today's a big day. Turkey is my gateway to the Middle East, and I'll be trying to cross the border. Why do I say trying? Because I've done a bit of research, and the bike isn't under my name, it's under my friend's name. And so some folks have been turned away at the border because the bike doesn't belong to them, like it's not under their name. And so they are rejected at the border and are required to provide a letter of authority, which is a notarized document, signed and stamped from both sides, saying that this person has permission to ride the bike. I don't have this official formal document. I only have an informal document that we printed from Microsoft Word in his living room. And even though I have permission, sometimes that's just not enough for bureaucracy and governments and stuff, so I'm gonna take my chances. I actually tried to go the official way and visit the Turkish embassy in Kosovo, but they were like, the document I have is primitive. That's the exact word they said, and it doesn't mean anything. Like, I could have made up that document and put their name on it, and anyone could have done that, and I understood. But they turned me away and didn't provide an official document or anything under their letterhead, which I understand. They were super nice anyways. And so I'm gonna try to cross the border without this. I really hope they let me in. I chose crossing the border from Greece for a reason. I was informed that this border is a lot less strict than the Bulgaria Turkey border. So we'll see. It's a really, really long ride. So I'm gonna get started, and I think it's gonna be a 12-hour riding day, but I'm super excited. Let's do this. Alright, we pumped gas. I had to use 500, or I don't know what the currency is called, 500 whatever, and I spent it on zip ties and Loctite. I would have liked to buy the bungee cords, but they came in a 6-pack, which was a little bit too heavy for me to carry, and I only need 2 of them, so it just didn't work out. Okay, so the border is actually right there from Macedonia to Greece, so it'll be just 2 seconds. Alright. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Whew.
Oops.
I want my passport. This guy.
Do you need documents for the bike?
Yes.
Travel alone?
Yes.
Where do you go now?
Sorry?
Where do you go now?
Turkey? Oh my gosh. You're the only one that stamps it straight.
You don't want?
Everyone stamps it all crooked and backwards on other people's stamps. And I'm like, I can't do anything about it, but it's ugly. Okay, thank you.
Nice day. Bye.
Bye. That is so nice. Bye, North Macedonia. Of course we can't leave without doing one more thing. It's a hella sign, hella Bay Area. Chase your dreams! Am I supposed to get out? I guess it's that guy. I wish I should have just rode on top of that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I hope nobody steals my bike. Hello. This guy. Thank you. That's so funny. Okay, they hella just stamped my passport and didn't ask for the bike documents. Thank you, Greece. Y'all gave me a great welcome. So when passing the lake, I was just like, can't someone just swim across the lake? And they were like, nobody swims across the lake. They just go through the village and the fields. And I was like, oh, that's a lot more, that makes a lot more sense. Hey, onward. Ah, goodbye! Ah, we're in Greece! Ah, my favorite! Oh, I'm so happy to be back. By King Food in the city of Komotini in Greece, and so far we've ridden about 300 kilometers. Here's our map from Stardoran from Macedonia all the way down. Here's where we are right now, and this is what I'm going to ride next. There's a border at Erdene right here, so that's where I want to go today. It's about, where are we? Erdene from where we are. 2 hours, 17 minutes, 200 kilometers. Let's see if we make it today. Here we go. We see the Turkish flag over there, and this is the Greek border, but we're just waiting for some reason. Maybe they're changing shifts. 6:30. Maybe it's dinner time for them. Okay, I got rejected at the border from Turkey. I made it into Greece because I didn't have the letter of authorization, which is what I feared. And they were pretty strict about it. So I'm gonna try another border right now, and I hope I get in, but we'll see. We'll see. They were pretty strict about it, about this border. Okay, it's gonna be a long day. Okay, here we are at the Bulgaria customs. There's a bit of a wait, but I cut all the way to the front, and these nice people let me cut. Okay, you guys, I am in Turkey. Today was a really hard day. I rode from the border of North Macedonia and Greece all the way down like 9 hours to the border of Greece and Turkey. I got in through the Greece border, and they rejected me at the Turkey border because I didn't have a letter of authority. I do have a piece of paper, but it's, you know, a document made on Microsoft Word, not anything super official or anything. But that's our word to each other, and it wasn't good enough for the Greek-Turkey border. So I rode an hour in the dark to this border, the Bulgarian-Turkey border. So I had to loop around, get out of the border of Turkey, go back into Greece, ride 30 minutes up, get into Bulgaria, and like get all the way over here. And I was super nervous coming over here, but I thought I might as well give it a try and see if they let me in. I heard this border was more like the Bulgaria-Turkey border was more strict, so I just avoided it. So that's why I chose Greece. Greece is like an hour or two out of the way, and that failed. So I actually met some Czech bikers. They were coming back from Turkey, and they were heading to Bulgaria to go camping, and they're like, they don't think it's possible to get in because they're pretty strict even here, this border. So I was like a little disheartened, but I figure I'm gonna try anyways because I'm already here. The alternative, if I didn't try, was to potentially try the other Greek-Turkey border, and they might have rejected me too. And then I would have to ride all the way back to North Macedonia because today is my second to last Schengen day, so I only have one more day of Schengen, and I didn't want to overstay. So I would have had to, if I kept getting rejected, go back to North Macedonia, contact the owner of this bike, ask if he can get a letter of attorney, letter of authority in the Netherlands, and go to the consulate and get that done while I waited in North Macedonia. Like, that's not a problem, but I didn't want to trouble him. So like, imagine like he went through hoops to get me this bike, and now I'm asking him to go through hoops to get this piece of paper. And I really didn't want to do that because I didn't want him to just keep doing stuff for me. Like, I'm super appreciative for him like signing this bike off to me and letting me borrow it long term. So it wouldn't have been an issue, it would just be a waiting game. And like, I would have had to ride from the Bulgaria-Turkey border all the way back to North Macedonia. Dude, that's like, I don't know, a 6 to 9 hour ride. I don't even know. And I would have tried to make it by midnight tonight, so I didn't stay an extra Schengen day, because I would need that one last Schengen day to make it back from North Macedonia all the way back to Turkey. And I would have done it, I would have pushed myself, but like, that's why I was so stressed today. I actually broke down crying before I started recording, because it was such a relief that I actually got in and I didn't have to do all that extra. So I'm in Turkey. Crystal's in Turkey.